Yo, what's up guys? It's Nick from Begins Gaming and welcome to my reincarnation of Random Sundays where I basically just show you a video of a random game. But today, since Madden just came out, I'm going to be doing some draft champions or what they call MUT draft now. So I will be doing this against my friend because I don't have any tickets right now and I don't want to spend any coins. So for my coach, I decided to take John Harbaugh. I just like his defensive scheme. And then for the first round, I chose Brian Bulaga just because he's the highest rated player and I want to get the line out of the way. Then in this round, I chose Deshaun Jackson, just solid receiver. And then here I chose another receiver, 86, Demaryius Thomas. And then for that round, I chose Jay Ajayi. Then on the next pick, I chose Everson Griffith, who's a really solid end, and I like having great defensive ends when I do zone blitzes and stuff. Then for the quarterback, I was deciding between Stafford and Prescott. Stafford is a better player. It's just Prescott has better speed. And I would eventually end up going with Stafford just because his ratings are better and he's just more of an all-around quarterback and he's more accurate with his throws, so I just took him. Now for this round, I took Shaq Mason just because he is a great lineman. And then next round, I took Christian Kirksey. Now this round, I took Charles Johnson. Now here I took Aqib Talib, who was great for me this game. Here I took Earl Thomas. Here come the fire rounds. Here is Tyler Eifert. I selected, but it's only going to get better after this pick. After this gold round, it starts heating up extremely. So I just chose the strong safety. Now for this round, I'm going to get Antonio Brown, who's insane. I used him, and he was just a beast. So he'll be my number 1. Now here, I'm going to take Landon Collins. Here's another sick choice, or a sick round. And then here is another great player, 89 Sean Lee. And another good round is I would have taken Eric Weddle, but I already have Landon Collins, so I took Richard Sherman. So my secondary is looking very strong. Now we cool down a little bit as I get another tight end for the split sets for those plays. I was debating between him and Matt Forte, but I eventually got Zach Miller, tight end from the Bears, who's a solid number 2 behind Tyler Eifert. And then in this round, I was determining between Alex Mack and Des Bryant. I ended up going with Des Bryant just so that he could be my number 3 instead of Deshaun Jackson, just because I want a stacked receiving core. So I got him. And then in my legend round, I was deciding between Warren Moon and Willie McGinnis. If I got Willie McGinnis, I would have moved Sean Lee to left outside linebacker. But if I got Warren Moon, I would have just replaced Stafford. And I really thought about this hard between McGinnis and Moon. But I actually ended up going with McGinnis just because he filled another spot as I moved Sean Lee to left outside linebacker, and his overall didn't even change. Where instead, if I got Warren Moon, I would have just replaced an 85 elite, and that would have just been a waste. So I keep looking at their stats, determining who's better, who I should get, and then I ended up going with Willie McGinnis, if I can choose him. Yeah, take him. Sorry, I kind of did a bad editing job on the draft. But I would end up getting an 83 overall team, 83 defense, and 83 offense. As here's the game. As for my friend, he has Steve Atwater, Julio Jones, and Travis Kelce. And those are my best players there. Sorry if you heard noise, I was just moving. I mean, like, not moving houses, but, like, you know what I mean. To start off the game, here's the kickoff. So you can kick the ball. And he would end up kicking it out of bounds because I would end up doing the smart decision and moving Antonio Brown out of the way. And I got the ball on the 40 to start the game. As Jay Ajayi with the handoff, jukes out a man, and he's brought down at the 47. Now 2nd and 3. Stafford will throw to Des Bryant, who will be brought down at the 23-yard line. So that was a solid gain. Now later, the handoff to Jay Ajayi. He'll run up the gap, and he will be brought down at the 3-yard line. I would get backed up from a sack, and I would be sacked again, so I would end up with a field goal on the first drive. Now, my friend, I'm so used to saying opponent, but my friend had Cam Newton, and he almost got a insane completion there. I would have gotten really mad if that happened. But then Stafford would find Antonio Brown, who would be brought down by Steve Atwater on the 28. And now I would play action, screen to Antonio Brown. He's got a lot of real estate open, and he scores. So I start the game out 10-0. Or 10-0, as Cam Newton would find his receiver. I do not know who that is, but he makes the catch. So it is now 3rd and 4 with Cam Newton, who just overthrows his wide receiver. He would end up going for it. Newton would scramble left, and he would just end up making a horrible throw. That's the thing with quarterbacks this year. They have to have very good attributes to make good throws. I know that wasn't like a horrible throw, as I just caused a fumble after a good gain. That's just only my luck. So my friend gets the ball right back, as now he's with Cam Newton. He scrambles, and he just runs around my guy, and I bring him down at the 40-yard line. It's now 3rd and 27 after 2 sacks. He'll throw to his receiver, and it's broken up by Landon Collins. So I would get the ball back, and I would roll left, and I would find Antonio Brown, who makes some guys miss, and he's brought out of bounds with 26 seconds left in the half. Make that 21. Now Stafford, and he has Demarius, and I got Demarius Thomas deep. So what do you know? It's 17-0 heading into halftime. But then, for some reason, this happened, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch this. I don't really know what happened. See, I could have tackled him here, but the guy just doesn't bring him down. He literally just runs right through him, and he just does nothing. And then he scores on a kick return, the last play of the first half, and he gets the ball to start the second half. So he would scroll out, does like a spin, and that should have been an interception, but he got a lucky pass. Now he's back with the ball, and here comes the cheese of the bubble screens. My friend would end up doing this so many times with Marshawn Lynch, where it would just get unstoppable and so annoying. He scores there, and then I get the ball back. I'll throw a screen to Jay Ajayi, who will be brought down short of the first down, but I would end up going for it because I wanted to get some momentum, and I would find Tyler Eifert for the first down, gain of 16, and then later on it would be 3rd and inches, and I would find Antonio Brown on the mesh play, and I would score. So it is now 24-13, as on his touchdown he missed the extra point. Now back to the bubble screens, as I just missed the tackle to Sean Lee, and I just keep diving, and then he gets the first down on 2nd and 17, just short, but 3rd and inches, and then he just runs the play to the other side. Like, this is just so annoying. And then he gets another first down, and he continues to do it, but on this play he doesn't do that play. He does a different pass play. He scrambles off his back foot, throws a dot to his receiver, and for some reason he called a timeout. Now he's going to do the play again, just wide open every time, and then he scores again off of it. So, what do you know? I'm only up by 4 or 5, and then he just does the play to the other side on the 2-point conversion. So what do you know? I'm only up by a field goal with 2 minutes left, so I have to score on this drive. As I find Des Bryant on the pass, and that'll be the 2-minute warning, but I get a great gain. Now 3rd and 8, and Stafford will find Des Bryant, but he's just short of the first down. 4th and 2, but I decided to go for it because I wanted to put this game away. And what do you know? The player of the game, Antonio Brown, scores a touchdown. And that would be it, as I would win this game 31 to 21. It was a great outing by Stafford. And Antonio Brown was solid. Jay Ajayi had some great runs. Everyone played well on my team, except for that play. The bubble screen was just unstoppable. I don't know how he got that off, but I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.